for better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the shore. 7 years now on this boat, and we all know where we belong. Just wait. For our home to show on the horizon, soon we'll be there. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the shore when we can't read the sky.
All right, not very aesthetic, I know, but I wanted to show you what I got. I mentioned in the last video I got some free items from the neighbors. So this is a Longenberger basket. They were popular for a while there, but I still love them, and I love the white and red pattern. I think it's super pretty for the holidays, but then in the summer, July, that time, so I'm going to obviously clean this off. It came with the insert. And then we got a basket. I was looking for a basket with a handle. Oh, my coat's on the ground here. Just because I'd like to collect some larger flowers and larger branches. We're trying our hand at rooting. So I got some rooting powder at Tractor Supply, and you just basically snap any clippings off of trees, branches, flowers, and stick it in the rooting powder, stick it in some water, and then just pray that it roots itself, and then you can plant more, kind of like propagating, if you will. But I figured we could do that with a lot of different things, and I have found clippings all over the ground when I walk in the park. So it's basically a free plant is my idea behind it. So the goal today was to walk you through and just show you what we do on a budget. So you saw us making breakfast, you saw us using nature for crafts, you saw me just really utilizing expired items in the last video. So that is the goal, to share more of that, to show you how we stay on this budget and still try and live intentionally. But yeah, I got this metal spatula. Obviously going to wash all of this. I don't have a whisk, so I'm happy I got a small one. Or I do and it's gone. I've been wanting a glass pitcher for tea for the longest time. This comes with sunflowers. If you know me and the intro of the videos, I always say morning sunny or morning sunshine. That's from my mom. She used to always say that. We have photos from when I was little of us in a sunflower patch, and yeah, it's just meaningful to me. So sunflowers are my jam. You will see that I'm going to plant a bunch of them, and I'll show you my seeds in a second. So yay, sunflower made of glass and not plastic. I got another vase here, super pretty. And then this blue one, I just felt like it was so unique. Totally not like our style, but with this house, I just really wanted to not have one style. I grew up in the 90s and I just love color. I wanted to bring color back. So yeah, here's this. I'm not sure exactly what this is, but I think I can put some bread in there because it just allows some air. It was made in Italy. She said it was, what did she say? I think she said it was hand painted, not handmade, but I really love this. These are super sharp, so this is obviously very fragile. And then I got on the bottom here this crystal kind of bowl, so I thought maybe we could put fruit in that or something like that. Alrighty, I forgot. I did get this hanging quilt. You might hear Winnie the Pooh in the background. If you're new here, we try not to do screens, but the TV, we have one, and the kids enjoy it from time to time. So my goal for the TV was to get a literal VCR, but I was vetoed against by the husband. So we're compromising and having the kids watch shows that I grew up with. So not perfect, but it works. There's PB&J Otter and like shows like that. I don't know. Sometimes we watch Wild Kratts, but look how beautiful this is, handmade, and it's a hanging quilt, so it's more decorative. It has these for some piping. I have one grandmother that quilted. I'm not very good at it because this is very precise and it's just not my brain. I've tried in the past, but super pretty. And then I did want to bring you over and show you these seeds. Just another way to be more self-sufficient and be on a budget is to buy seeds instead of starts. You can buy starts at the store. I still do that sometimes, but I find that when seeds are on sale, they do well. So Baker Creek, love them. I got sugar bun peas. I got the Mongolian giant sunflowers. I did get alyssum from the store a little bit. It's an annual though. I don't know. Alyssum's really beautiful, but I need a perennial. So carrots. This was the free seed. Butterfly pea. That's going to go on our TP. I'll insert a photo right here, but it trellises up. You can do it with so many climbers. We have tomato, black from Tula, astronomy corn, so excited about that. Chocolate cherry sunflowers, these are gorgeous. We have tomatoes, the Cherokee purples that I was talking about, and some lettuce. I love the free seeds because they're just usually basic and I enjoy them. And I have mammoth gray striped. I have the Colorado yarrow mix, couldn't resist there. And then I have common yarrow, really great for blood, basically. I've had videos on that. That sounds weird if you're new to herbalism. I got tomato, Isis candy cherries, lemon balm. Can't not have enough lemon balm. Echinacea, there's like so many varieties, but you're going to want the purpurea for the best medicinal health, in my opinion. And then I have Christmas pole lima beans. So we're going to trellis all the way up that TP and go from there. But this spread is absolutely beautiful. I think it's amazing. And Baker Creek does some really great stuff. All right. Wyatt and I are spending some time today putting together this enclosure. We think we're going to use this for the ducks, but I'm not sure. I am very fortunate that I've come across some thrifty and frugal ways to acquire animal enclosures. So yeah, I scoured Facebook Marketplace. I reached out to a few companies, so I will have them actually linked in the description box, but I'm going to put this together. It is relatively affordable for what you see on the market, and it's spacious, which was super important. So I plan on having a big run. What I've learned with my chickens and ducks, obviously each one has different personalities, but they don't spend a whole lot of time in the coop, and no matter where you want to put those nesting boxes, they're gonna lay wherever they want to, especially ducks. Ducks aren't really nesting box type of fowl. They just like to make a little nest wherever and go from there. Or they like to hide their eggs. That's always a fun game in their pond. So we shall see. I'm excited. It came in 2 boxes and there was a bit of damage. I'm assuming that was on FedEx's end. There is just not enough time to send it back. So I'm going to put this together again. This will be linked in the description box. So this was obviously made for me. Unfortunately, no written directions. I did not see any on their website. I was asked to be extremely honest with this company. So visually, yes, this works for my brain. I can figure this out, and it's not complicated with the wording, but I know my husband would have a field day with this. So I would suggest having written directions, but that's okay. I'm going to figure this out with why we're both pretty visual people. So yeah, we'll go from there and get everything intact. Okay, so we're a bit into this at this point. The board itself is a little, this is not predator proof So we'll have to come through and see what we can do. A weasel can get right through there, and they go insane with those chickens. They'll just go in there and they have red in their eyes, if you know what I mean. So I mean that, and that's just a weasel. Foxes are notorious. Rats dig. I don't know, y'all. We'll see how it goes. All the holes that are supposed to be prefab here, I have been having to drill my own holes, which is fine. And it's an extra step, and it could have been pre-drilled. So yeah, dealing with that right now. All right, took a break from that. I'm very thankful that I got to try this out, but I don't know. We'll see where it goes with everything. The strength just concerns me. This is the duck's little coop and pen, and then I have a topper coming for all of this, and then I have I'm gonna do a little roof on top of this as well. I have another structure coming, so very, very thankful again, just being part of the community, and yeah, talking up your resources versus another person's and what you have to offer, because I promise there is something out there. So we're gonna put a pause on it today, and I will be back tomorrow with this, because I'm still unsure. This isn't very level, as you can see, so I'm not sure what my husband wants to do. I don't even know if he wants this under the entire patio. We shall see though. But as you can see, Millie is going to be 2, and she just moved that pretty easily. So we will see how it goes. I have a princess coming out. All right, hey, hello. I haven't popped on here today to chat, and I wanted to, I guess, clear the air, just say a few things. There's legit a tick right here. Get out of here. Little Plum Island escapee, if you know, you know. But anyways, I find myself always, I guess, apologizing for my behavior or my comment. Okay, I got cut off. We have baseball. I'm trying to run, but also keep you posted in this video. I find myself always apologizing for, thank you for my behavior and my comments, and I feel like I've always been a people pleaser, but being online, you know, it makes me want to explain myself. So in today's video, you're a goof. What are you doing? She loves sitting on her head. Millie's my mini me, so she's always in the videos if you're new. But there's 2 more running around, so you might hear them too. Anyways, definitely a people pleaser. I just wanted to clear the air today. I'm so very thankful that I received this coop. Obviously, I got into sharing videos a long time ago, and I never thought it would result in this in a positive way. So I'm so happy that I'm able to test these products out and see what works. But truthfully, I mean, it's an enclosure. I feel like putting a positive spin on this, putting a positive spin on the coop itself, I feel like it's an add-on coop. Like, you can make it more predator proof, and you can make it into a larger situation for everybody in your flock. If you are thinking about keeping, I don't know, any sort of bird in your backyard, or maybe you have more land than me and you have plenty of room, definitely look at those reviews and keep in mind the materials being used. I really think it's important to have that metal roof for longevity. Our last coop did. I think it's important to invest in hardware cloth, especially if you're here in the East. We didn't have problems with weasels out in Colorado, but here they're everywhere, foxes too. So that's something to keep in mind. But I don't know, I wanted to come on here and clear the air about that. But I also wanted to mention that today the plan was to take you through our day and show you how we really live this life on a budget, like what we do on the daily to live this life on a budget. And I feel like every move I make, like, I could have filmed 24 hours of me in this mindset, I guess, just because that is where it has shifted to. I just don't pay full price for things. I get things free a lot. Someone's junk is another person's treasure, you know, and I know a lot of us share that. So if you're new here, I want you to get creative. That's like my tagline: stay adventurous, stay creative. Get creative, get adventurous, and see what you can do, because I feel like self-sufficiency and being more sustainable, it's definitely possible and attainable for everybody, but it's not just like something that you can switch your entire lifestyle overnight. There's little things to do here and there that just really make such a deep impact for yourself and the environment and your community. So I wanted to jump on and say that. I might jump on later tonight. We shall see. I'm a bit distracted right now, but I wanted to keep up with the every other day uploads, so I did want to jump on and chat about that. So there's a lot to do with that coop. We need to predator proof the duck situation, so we're going to put a net over that, so you'll see that in the next video. And then again, another enclosure coming, so we shall see the materials made with that, and we'll see if that will withstand the coop down there, which I will still have linked. It's very affordable. I don't know if it's wood. It's not particle board. I've spoken with the representative, and we're just not getting there in our communication. It could be, it feels like styrofoam to me, honestly. So the longevity of it, I don't know how long it's going to hold, but I feel like it's a good base coop that you can build onto if you get creative and if you get adventurous. Ooh, that hurt. That's all I'm chatting about today, but that is like my little inspiration to get adventurous and get yourself out there in the community to see what you can gather to become more self-sufficient. And that's what having a backyard homestead is all about for us. So we're gonna head to baseball here, and I'll catch up with you soon. We are back from baseball super late, and this is my very budget-friendly quick dinner. So we have ramen over here. You could do it in water. You could put like a dash of soy sauce in here to add that like umami flavor. I'm just gonna leave it as is. I have some frozen broccoli that I cooked up here, and then I just have some of the Madras lentils, and that's how I'm gonna serve it, instead of serving it on top of rice as suggested in this photo. This is what I'm serving it like, and we're gonna call it good. Maybe I'll even put an apple on the side, but I have 3 bowls lined up here and 3 hungry children and 1 hungry husband, and I'm okay. So yeah, just figured I don't know, fill you in on some real life here, because after baseball, it's just like tricky. What I need to do is put it in the crock pot and or cook beforehand and then heat it up when we get back.